October 28. In recent days, Syria does not leave the media headlines or mouths of some politicians, all due to the killing of ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. However, under this mantle of geopolitical game, life is still going on in Rojava. We are in the city of Qamishli again, where the Kongreya Star manifestation is taking place. Its aim is to give support to Kurdish People's Protection Unit. People are chanting, "We are all from YPG," and "Erdogan is the killer. He kills children, the elderly, all of us." Kongreya Star is a women's federation in Rojava. Today, they also organized a press conference at which they condemned what was happening, reminding that the first victims of the conflict were children and the elderly. The population of the region does not agree to attacks by the Turkish state in the cities near the border with Syria. They are asking Americans to protect, above all, the population, not the oil. Participants of the manifestation are children, women, men of all ages. They hold yellowish-green flags, on which you can read slogans like "There is nothing better than the freedom and the free territory," or "SDF is our life, our strength, our protection." We talk with some of the participants. Adil Karim Sarokhan is the member of the High Committee of the Democratic Union Party from the Rojava region. We are here today to give SDF support. SDF is our dignity. We are here to ask the coalition to support SDF. We can still see that the Turkish state is attacking Kurdish cities in the north of Syria, despite the fact that Russia and Turkey have signed an agreement to cease fighting and attacks. It is the Russians and Americans who should do something to end this war. The Turkish state attacked us. Children and the elderly were killed. Our house was bombed. My house was destroyed in front of my eyes. We were forced to flee. Next, we meet the co-chairman of the Serkaniye City Council, Mr. Muhammad Farai. Today we are participating in this demonstration to ask people to return to Serkaniye. I live there. We never approached the Turkish border. We didn't shoot. They shoot and kill civilians from our city. Until now, various communities in the city have lived close together. There are 150,000 inhabitants in the city of Serkaniye. There are many migrants from other Syrian cities, and we have always lived together, Kurds, Arabs and Christians. We have always considered ourselves Syrians, which is why we treated all people who took refuge in our city as our loved ones. We hosted them like family. Serkaniye's door has always been open to everyone who came to us. Now we have to become refugees, just like the people we have taken in. In the background we can hear the manifestation. Someone shouts, "I say no to Turkey attacks." The rest responds, "No, no, no." Crowd chants, "Long live the SDF." And then they play the song. They shout, "Long live the SDF. SDF, we will be with you until we die." In the meantime, we are still talking. Mr. Muhammad Abdil Kadir, a Kurdish politician, told that Turkey wanted to attack the SDF troops. Turkey said it is attacking terrorists, but in fact, looking at what is happening on the Turkish border after the American attack on Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, which occurred at the Turkish border, Turkey is participating in the activities of ISIS terrorists, hosts them and protects them. SDF and YPG are not terrorists. They are our children, Kurdish forces that protect this region. We go into the crowd. People repeat that the US should protect the population. And there is a sense, also among Kurdish media, that the Kurds helped the coalition kill the leader of ISIS, al-Baghdadi. Let's go back to the morning of October 26th. In the city of Al-Hasak, a press conference of the Kurdish SDF spokesman on the death of Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi took place. After 5 months of communication between the SDF intelligence and the coalition intelligence, actions at very high level allowed us to kill Islamic State leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. At this point, American forces are practically in the same place they were before, in the east of Syria, in Deir al-Zor, in Hassak, in Remelan, and in Shaddad. This is the region with oil. They returned to their base. What also happened on 26th was that the Americans returned to Rojava, to the Kurdish area. Earlier, the Americans announced that they would withdraw all the troops from northeastern Syria, but a few days later they sent them back to this region, saying they would remain in the zone to protect the oil. So this was an important event in the region, as the Americans came back, but for oil. So far, they do not protect the population.